A South African lady came to Nigeria, let's say in Lagos, Nigeria, for the Christmas holiday, and she happened to meet her friend who lived in South Africa, though a Nigerian who had lived a flamboyant life on social media. And she had visited this same friend of hers who is Nigerian but had lived in South Africa for a while, and in early last year. So by December, she came in to see someone else. But because they've been friends with this other guy who is Nigerian but lives in South Africa or lived in South Africa, and then she calls up this guy to say she is around. So the guy made them meet in a certain restaurant, and it was an outdoor seating arrangement. So there was no place where we say, oh, they were in an enclosed place, so the guy may have done something to her. So they bought food, they ate together, and it was videoed, as in video. They recorded everything. Let me put it that way. So this girl falls sick. Like some people have said, maybe the girl was she had malaria earlier when she came into Nigeria. She had malaria and she did not treat it, and then when she came back, the thing became super bad. Now, some people have also said it's not possible for malaria to unalive someone under 4 or 5 days. It's possible. It's very, very possible, because I malaria is a very, very, I don't know, they treat malaria as a normal thing, but malaria is more dangerous than HIV. The only difference is that in HIV they can give you some antiretroviral drugs, medication, right? While in malaria, they need to get the one. You can be treating malaria and still be feeling sick. Like you can treat malaria in 2 weeks, is back. Like now, if you're somebody whose immune system is not very strong, malaria can put you down. Now, I'm not making excuses for whether, because if she was unalived, she would not be the one videoing herself. She would at least said something that somebody did something to her. But in the video we saw, she did a video recording of herself and sent it to this guy who said he didn't even know that she was in the hospital. She was the one that did the video and sent to him. And she was like, what's going on? And she said she was in the hospital. The guy said he was going to see her the next day, and she had, gone. So some are still saying, okay, now the guy comes out to say nobody should accuse him of unaliving this girl. One thing I'm very sure of, no Nigerian has ever had the record of unaliving any South Africa. It's always the other way around. So if they want to use this to say Nigerians have done something, that's their business. Whoever wants to say it, that's their business. But now the father is asking for help. I was on a TikTok, I watched one short clip on TikTok, and somebody was saying that the girl is Zimbabwean, she's not South Africa. And I was like, now what for these people? Why do you always run away from your people when they are in problem? You tag them Zimbabweans. The kind of dialect this girl is speaking is not a dialect that anybody can just learn. She is South African. She is. So stop running away, because the stigma is that she went to meet a man. So that's why young women, 10 years old, 12 years old, they are getting pregnant. So why are you now making it look like a big deal? It's not a big deal. You are used to your girls traveling to see men, your girls, dancing in public to show their backside. And of course, people are used to it. So don't start running away from your responsibility or run away from this thing because she's now in problem. How can you say she's not South African? She is. Now her parents are actually out here looking for help. All this while, I decided to talk about this. They are actually out looking for help, and now South Africans who claim to have so much money, who claim to have all that's put together, who claim to have the best economy, they said the parents do not have the money to bring her body back. Now, you remember the lady who unalived her husband, allegedly sent some people to unalive her husband, who is a Nigerian. You know how they begged for this girl to send her husband's body back? He said no. So now imagine if these people in Nigeria now decide that, they're not going to send the body, because in this life, one good turn deserves another. I'm just saying. And we are only analyzing. Then they are saying that the guy is supposed to be the one to foot her bills. Like, I don't understand. She came this time. The last time she came, she was with this guy. Now she came again and went to be with someone else. She only told this guy on to say the guy is her person. And so people are saying that this guy had been, bringing South African girls, or rather telling them that the Nigerian guys take care of them and pay them well, so they should come. And they came. And the thing is, it goes to show that some parents have let down their guards. Like, you are a parent, no matter how grown your child is, for Christ's sake, no matter how grown your child is, don't allow your child travel who is not married, because if she's married, she'll tell her husband where she's going. But as far as she's not married, she's still under your tutelage, she's still under your care. Ask her where she's going to, who is she going to see, collect the person's number, because somebody bought her a ticket. Who was the person? They need to find out that thing from the system online. So now, you people, when it is frivolities, South Africans will get up and protest and do and make noise and drag. If their president tell Nigerians that they can come and do business, South Africans will brag and rant and do a lot of things. They'll be so upset. So now it is an opportunity for you people to now be writing that petition that your government should come and carry her body. Because I feel that if she was, if they put something in her food, she would have said it while in the hospital, because she was strong enough to be recording herself. Or she would have been able to at least type and send someone to say, oh, see what has happened though. Somebody tried to unalive me. At least there would have been a word. But to show you that she was really sick in her body. Now, I remembered very well when Chidinma Additional was in Mexico. She put it on her page and also on her YouTube channel, where she talked about the mosquitoes in Mexico, that she fell sick immediately. Malaria caught her immediately. It was like it was as if her lungs were about to remove. She said immediately the doctors had to, take over. They took her to a place. They took care of her medically and all that. So imagine if this girl was not feeling well and she was just at home. She did not understand what was happening to her until it became worse. Because malaria can just start, bang, bang, bang. You see, it's malaria. Like once you have been exposed to mosquito and your immune system is not that strong, you are gone. So you see the way Chidinma described how she felt, how much more this lady who may not have known that malaria is real. In Chidinma's case, she had come to Nigeria and been in Nigeria for some time, and she may have, I don't know if she had ever had malaria, but what she described, she said she had never had anything like that before. So in all of this, instead of all this back and forth, see the father of the girl crying that please, he wanted to bring the girl back. Instead of doing that, you South Africans, as rich as you are, as wealthy as you are, as your economy is working, as you people do insurance in your place, as you people are so wealthy, once you tell your government, bam, they give you cap, they give you all you need. You are not supposed to complain. You're not supposed to be doing all those TikTok videos bashing the girl. You're supposed to rise to the occasion, contribute money, and bring her back. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Because you have now everybody is, Prime Rose this, Prime Rose that. Why did she go? Why did she do this? Why did she do that? The truth is, your girls are the ones hustling. You guys do not hustle. Your girls have been coming to Nigeria for the longest and have always gone back safe. So out of how many girls, a lot are still in Nigeria, they have their, if you go to clubs, where do you think Egungo finds all these South African girls to interview them? They come here. And one says she has been in Nigeria for I think 3 years. Is it 2 to 3 years? That she only goes to see her people and come back, that she prefers to live in Nigeria. You understand? So this is an interview that is not planned. It's not like they went to bring her to come and do the interview. It's a random interview. That's the person's niche. That's what he does. He interviews people randomly. So my point here is, you people should contribute money, come pick this girl and send her to them, because you guys are wealthy. You are well to do. And the guy came out to say, please, nobody should link him to this girl's mess, because they are friends and he owns up to that. But to say that she came because of him is a lie. That someone bought her a ticket, is that someone we do not know? And now some people said this guy was the one that linked her to this other guy, and this guy is saying no, he doesn't even know who made her come. And sometimes with South Africans, people can be very funny. Early in the year, you came to see someone else, and then you have already connected to another person. It's anyway. I pray that God helps your parents out here. It's not easy.